Welcome to another edition of Creme de la Corp. This is the July 27th edition. And as always, I will read 5 War Room posts for the first time and give my thoughts and feelings on said posts. So let's dive in. Okay, and the first one is called What to Do When Asked Your Salary in an Interview. And this is a poll. It has got 2 answers. You either tell them your salary up front / tell them your desired range, or avoid answering directly and ask them what the range is. And folks, we've got a 50-50 split here. And, you know, I guess I could see arguments for both. And that's the truth. I see arguments for both. I personally will ask or say what I'm expecting because I've done some research and I, tend to know a range, and I like to anchor high. In fact, I'll usually even anchor high above their range, knowing that they'll likely come back to the top of that range. I mean, negotiation 101, whatever. But I could also see just being like, tell me what this realistically is. Why don't you tell me the range, and then I'll, decide from there. So top comment says, I don't volunteer it. It's from Fun Coupons. Frankly, none of their business. I don't play games with my money. I don't have, if they refuse to put it out there first, I'll be walking. Sure. That's reasonable. It's to each their own, I believe, and I think there's merits to both sides. So it depends on the company, too, and how badly you want the job, I suppose. So, we all buy that money, and if it comes down to the money, you can just say, cut the BS, this is what I'm looking for, and if it's not that, then no. Save yourself some time. All right, the next one is called, Could You Be Successful in Your Role Without Forecast One-on-One Meetings? Yes, I could. I think we all could. Most forecast meetings are run very poorly, and they are a waste of time, and you end up trying to predict the future of deals that you literally can't predict the future on, because that's sales, and that's why I think forecasts are silly in the first place. I get it, forecasting accurately, that's tight and all that stuff, but also shit happens a lot. So I don't know, I get it. I get why managers want it, because what the hell else are they going to do? But it really depends on the manager and how they run the meeting, like if it is actually valuable or not. They should just be, optional, which actually is the top comment here. So Big Meech says, so one thing that we started doing that I really like is making them optional. If you have updates or something new to discuss, we cover it. If there's no updates, then the call can be short. This only works if both sides trust each other and both sides keep up notes, ops, all up to date. So yeah, I guess if you've got good pipeline hygiene, which you should, then your manager should trust you. And also, if you just close a bunch of deals, you can tell your manager to, not really. You probably can't say that. All right, moving on to the next one. We've got the old-timey business cards. Haven't had a business card since Nam. In fact, I used to use them because they were great. You could break them, roll them, or tear them apart, and you could make little crutches for your joints when you're rolling joints. Or, cigarettes, if you... So went on site with some prospects last week for the first time in 18 months. Yeah, been a while. And luckily I still have a few business cards. Completely forgot those were a thing. But I still think you're useful and relevant. I think it says something about the intention to keep the conversation going. If they go out of their way to hand you their card, what do you think? Do you have business cards? 49% of people say yeah. 51% of people say nah. And, the top comment is from Incognito. It says, absolutely use mine all the time. Always have some handy if no one's using them. Even better. Makes you stand out as organized and professional. Pro tip, always carry blank ones with you as well in case the prospect doesn't have one. That's tight. I like that. I haven't had the need for a business card in a really long time, personally. I mean, there's some cool ones out there. You can get the metal ones so you can chop stuff. I think it's the industry. I think it's an industry thing. It's really a preference. So I'm going to move on from the business card thing before I get myself canceled. I love this one already. Does golfing actually help close deals? And let me tell you, yes, it does. It does. In golf, it's a dumb, stupid, idiot sport that you pay money to go suffer through. But god damn if it ain't addicting. One pure shot and you will come back. You will not stop coming back. And I've dropped my handicap. I was shooting like 110 pre-pandemic. Right now, shot an 83 last week. Okay, your boy's handicap is down to like 12 from 30. Anyway, I don't know. Less about me, more about the question. So this is from a mid-20s gal who says, do you think it's worth it for me to work on getting better at golf to take clients out? Seems like a great opportunity to network more and close deals. you don't need to get good. Honestly, like that's the best thing about golf. Now, your client could want different things. Your client may suck. They just want to go out there. They might just want to booze on the golf course because there's nothing better than that. And then you have some real talk conversations. That's how deals get closed. I think just getting out there. Like there's options for the kind of vibe you want golfing. You can just say fuck it and booze it out. You can play competitively if you want to. And there's a lot of games you can play in golf, which are awesome, which are great equalizers, especially when you use a handicap. But you can always bring a colleague who's sick at golf or something. If they want to play competitively, you can try and balance it out. But like generally speaking, going golfing does help. You don't have to be good at it personally, I don't think. Here's one tip from Curious Fox. Get one of the pros to join you on the course. This way the client can have a competitive game and you can still get some quality one-on-one time. Well, not really one-on-one time at that point, but yeah, that's great. Like I said, bring someone who's sick. Bring the golf pro. Maybe get some lessons, some on-course lessons. That can be tight. Honestly, golf, awesome game. Everyone should play it. It's humbling, if nothing else. All right. Last but not least, this one is from Sales Nerd. Sales Nerd, haven't seen you in a while. Great to see you. Motivation without commission. So the post from Sales Nerd reads, I got into an intense, in a good way, conversation last week with one of my investors about companies where the salespeople don't earn commission. I won't tell you which side I was on, but I'd love to hear opinions. The argument against commission. This company is able to motivate their reps and sell without the commission because they have bred the culture that is exceptional without it, encourages collaboration, hiring of non-traditional salespeople, and they are being paid a $200K base. A lot of these companies out here be like 60-60 or 61-20, and that's like, absolutely. I don't know. This is hard because it's going to be hard to attract top reps because top reps are like, yo, I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to buy a Porsche with my commission from Q4 or a house, and 200K base, like that's tight. And that's tight for a lot of people. But in sales, like there's people making $1 million. They're sure as shit not going to go work for that company. I can, from a high level, from an MBA business perspective, I can see this working. I can see you creating a culture where this would work, where it would function, and the business would grow. But you're just not going to have that top rep, in my opinion. The commission certainly adds a lot of stress and a lot of desire to do well. Money's tight. I'm just saying. We all know that. So do I think it can exist? Yes. Do I think most reps would like that? No, because everyone, good reps believe they're good and they believe that they're going to max out their commission, their comp plan and absolutely kill it. So yeah, motivation for me, not going to be there. That's it. That's all I got to say about that. So that's it, folks. That was the 727 edition of Creme de la Corp. Hope some of these were interesting. If not, I don't care. Don't tell me. I'm fragile right now. I'm just saying. So, till next time, fam. See you in the war room.